Hey gals, welcome back to the Coach Her podcast. My name is Abigail, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, we're glad to see you. So today's topic is going to be how to be comfortable in your own skin and also personality differences. So I really want to touch on how personality differences aren't necessarily good or bad, but how they can be positive, negatives, and neutrals in relationships. So let's just dive right in. Today I'm going to share a little something about me just to start this off, and that is that I have a little bit more of a blunt personality, and I can tend to be more disagreeable, which means that I kind of say what I think, and I'm a little bit argumentative, and that's just like the way that my personality and nature was built. And I've had situations in relationships where it was based around having a good discourse, having a good argument with someone and just talking about different perspectives. And it was really, really fun. And I couldn't do that with other relationships because they just were not interested in that. And I will have to say, like, that is perfectly fine. Some people probably think that I'm maybe a little bit off-putting because I like to, like, go around and talk about different perspectives and, compare and contrast with people. And I'm more blunt, and so some people don't like that, and it's like fair enough because it's just a difference in a personality trait, and it's not necessarily good or bad. Now, if I was like yelling at people and calling people names and saying like that's a dumb perspective to have, then that falls in the bad category. Like that falls in the good or bad category. Like that is just not something you say to someone. But if I just prefer to have a good argument with someone and they enjoy that, like that's just a positive in that relationship. Now, that sort of personality trait with some friends, I don't do that because that's a negative on our relationship. And I think a lot of times people will get into relationships with different personalities, and when things like that come up, like this is not even just about argumenting, but because that's an example, but with how you dress, how you talk, what you do what you do for fun. In relationships, you're going to meet people where they have different personality traits than you, and like people are a conglomerate of so many different things. Like you could really get along with someone, but then some things they do like really annoy you, and it's not worth like a lot of the times it's not worth ending a relationship because of those personality differences. I think that we need to recognize that people need space to be themselves in that area of positive, negatives, and neutrals. Like it's not morally wrong to do what they're doing, it's just what they want to do. And I think that's the same when we start recognizing for ourselves, like, yeah, I'm a little bit more unique in that area, I'm a little bit more interesting, and you start accepting that for what it is. I think you have an easier time accepting other people. Like for example, for myself, I sometimes feel embarrassed that I'm not like the sweet, people say demure, like woman or gal. Like when I want to say something, like if I have something that I think and someone asks for my opinion, I'm going to give it. And that, or also like if I think that my opinion is necessary or needed, like I'm going to give it. And even if it's contradictory to the people around me, I'm still going to give it. And that's one of the things that is like just who I am. And I used to be like really embarrassed about it. And obviously, like if I'm harming other people and being mean to them, that's wrong. But a lot of the times, like I just see something differently, or I see it mostly the same and just a little bit differently, and I'll give that perspective. And so anyways, I used to be embarrassed about this, but that's something that's built in my unique personality. Like I cannot get rid of that. Like even if I try so hard, which I've tried literally just like not talking because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if someone doesn't want to hear what I say? And not allowing parts of me to grow, and also not allowing parts of me to grow it can be very harmful. Also, going off of that, like there are so many different personalities in the world that people will want to hear you. People, like there are people out there who like those unique personality traits about other people. And if you don't allow those to grow because maybe you're embarrassed or you're around people who don't accept it, then you're not going to go meet those people because they're not going to see it. So I think that there are things about every single person that we have to get comfortable with. And once we start accepting that, hey, I have this unique trait, it can be helpful in these situations, start placing yourself in those situations. Like, I try to be in relationships and in workspaces where people actually genuinely care about my perspective and opinion and respect it. Those are relationships where that's a positive for myself and the people around me. And so I'd urge you guys to like try to figure out what that is for you. I know like we may try to hide from the parts of us that we are like, oh, people don't like that, or that's maybe that's unusual, it's unique. I'd say just open yourself up to what that could look like for you. Maybe just have a conversation with yourself about what that is and try to find a place where it could be a positive in your life or someone else's life. And try to get comfortable with yourself and also with other people, because people are so unique and there's beauty in uniqueness. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that you learned something valuable, and let me know what you guys think. My perspective is one of many. I am really interested in hearing what you guys think about this topic. So leave a comment below, like, share, whatever, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.